I'm here with Adam Lawrence.
Of I die, I dim, and I shine. That's what everybody else has been saying, right?
How are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. I'm doing real well. We just wrapped up on I die, I dim, I shine. So
congratulations!
Thank you very much. So we're really excited about putting out another product that follows Love in the Small Print. So we're just happy you guys are here tonight with us.
Thank you for having us. Tell us a little bit about what we just wrapped up, the movie, and tell us really what was the most emotional part for you.
Most emotional part, honestly. It's showing up to set, right? That's always the most emotional part. No, I would think the most emotional part really is a lot of people don't know when making films, you go through this pre-production process that can last anywhere from a day to 6 months, depending on the project you work on. And I think for us, working on this project, bringing a script to life from the ground up. So it's raising the financing, getting the actors, getting the crew, the locations, and then finally seeing it come to life. And the last day, when you wrap up, that's the emotional roller coaster you go through, and you feel like finally you achieved something. It's really a rewarding thing on my part.
So tell me a little bit about your mentorship. Who has been the mentor for you in building the success that you have today?
I would definitely say it would be my partner Ramphis in Beast of These Productions. He, has been there since day one through thick and thin, and that really showed me and made me believe and pushed me on days that you sometimes feel like you can't go on.
So you both work with each other and off each other's energy and off each other's days, right?
Absolutely. We want to kill each other like 10% of the time. No.
Yeah.
No.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, we work with each other literally, 366 days this year, but 365 days a year we work together, and we've been almost 24 hours a day. Yeah, I probably talk to the guy like 15 times a day, back and forth, business constantly.
I'm here with producer Ramphis Myrthel. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great tonight.
Yeah, you have to be doing great. I mean, 2 days of shooting for this film, and today it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's officially done. It's a done deal. Cooked turkey.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about the film.
It's called I Die, Dim, I Shine. It's a comedy. It's about a young lady coming home, and she comes home with a boyfriend, and she hasn't seen her father in about 3 years or so. And the story with the father is that, he lost his wife years back, and now he's been dating this woman that he wants to marry. And ironically ends up that, Kim's boyfriend, that's like his mother that's getting married to him. So it's like really weird. It's like, wait, Mom, what are you doing here? Like, when were you telling me you're gonna get married? So it was really kind of awkward, that awkward funniness. Like the tagline is like, isn't it relative? Which is kind of cool. But it deals with other layers as well as death, with the passing of Kim's mother and the father's wife, and it's a fun story. It's comedy. It's more of like a dramedy, I would say. That's what I would call it.
I'm here with John Hallis, who's playing the role of Brandon. How
Yes.
are you?
Very, very good. Very
So,
good.
we're here on location right now, on set. Tell me a little bit about what today has been looking like for you so far.
It's been great. It's really exciting. Everybody here is super professional. Cast, crew, everybody. A lot of enthusiasm. A lot of excitement. You get a great take and the place goes nuts. So it's been awesome. It's been great. Yeah.
Well, great. Tell us a little bit about your role.
I play Brandon, which is Kim's fiance. And it's a little confusing, but my mother is engaged to her father, but we are unaware of that.
Well, how can you be unaware of something that's going on, like right in your living room? Like, I don't get it.
Well, that's what's so weird. I think that everything is so fast today, and everybody has their own lives. Everybody gets caught up. I think if we just took a breath and slowed down and listened to each other and had dinner together once in a while, you would catch all these things. But because everything is so fast, everybody's doing their own thing, and it gets missed.
Is there any irony that is going to come up that we really need to be prepared for? Emotionally, but also, as to what our viewers are to expect, without giving anything away, of course.
Right. Well, there's no doubt about it. There's a lot of ups and downs, and they happen very quickly, and like I said, a lot gets lost in the time with communication. So I think the cast in general, I think they all have gotten in touch with their feelings as far as their characters are concerned. So there's I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not gonna tell you too much. But it's a really good story, and it really says a lot of what's going on today.
So I'm here with Whitney Kimball Long, who plays the role as Kimmy.
Yes.
So how has everything been going so far? I mean, this is your second day, right? Mm-hmm. On set?
Second day. It's been going great. Yesterday was fun. We had a lot of shots to cover. We got through them all. And yeah, today's been pretty nice. We have plenty of time till we're supposed to be wrapped. We have our last big scene ahead of us. We're looking forward to it.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about your role and your character.
Mm-hmm. I play Kim. She's finishing up school. She's in the middle of finals. She is engaged, actually. She's young. She's a young bride-to-be engaged to Brandon. We're in love. We live together, and we're headed home to visit my father. My mother passed away recently, and it all takes off after that.
So tell me a little bit about what's been going on in the character's life. What's been going on with Kimmy, with work, with life being so busy? Tell me about that.
Yeah, she's coming off from a death in the family, her mother, so that was a struggle. And she's focusing on school. She's coming right into this scene, prepped with the emotional life of being in a home that her mother was a huge part of, that's no longer there, seeing her father, seeing her younger brother, who she hasn't seen very often, and she's definitely been separate from her family since the death of her mom, which is roughly 2 years ago. So that's where she's at the start of the film.
So what happened with Mom? She passed away. Tell me a little bit about that.
In the film, my mother passed away, we're saying about 2 years ago. We're kind of keeping it personal as actors to where what that death means to them, and we just know that it was a struggle, probably with an illness like cancer. And my father actually met his wife-to-be in grief counseling, so he needed to seek help, and we just know that it was, everyone has their own personal circumstance within them that they're applying to their character, but something that's very powerful and sad.
I'm here with Matt Watson, who played the role of Chase.
How you doing?
I am doing great. So tell us a little bit about what was involved with the role.
So Chase's character he's playing kind of like a 19 to 20-year-old, either senior in high school or freshman in college, and kind of a younger version of the father, but with a comical side in that he doesn't really grasp everything that's going on around him in terms of the relationships. And his, I guess, out is that he's fairly sarcastic, dry humor. He's also, he's got his own agenda. He goes out, he skates, he listens to music, he does his own kind of thing. So when he's brought into these family occasions, I guess, he doesn't really want to be there and kind of excuses himself whenever he can.
What interested you in this particular role?
Mainly the piece overall interests me. I was interested in collaborating with Dua because it was a piece that he's wanted to make for a long time, I think. Kind of the backstory. The backstory itself, as well as his motivation and his intentions for creating this piece, and who he's going to show it to and who he's going to share it with, and that was something that I was really interested in, as well as his drive to get this piece up and going, the amount of time that he's put into it, casting the people that he has, the read-throughs, the rewrites, everything. So it was a project that it kind of fell into my lap. I auditioned for one other film that he was doing, and he actually offered me a role in this one, and I was just eager to work with him and collaborate. He's been a fantastic director. The whole crew has been a lot of fun. The crew, the cast, everybody was very professional, did a great job.
I'm here with Victoria Bandonas, playing the role of Maria.
Yes.
How are you?
I am very well. We have just wrapped, and it's been an exciting time.
It's been 2 days.
2 days, which is actually short for a short film, but we managed to move along really quickly, and they've got a lot of good stuff.
So tell us a little bit about Maria.
Maria is a fun character because I have to say, most roles that women of my age get are the moms who are saying, come in for dinner, or it's just be the mom to the kid. And Maria's a neat woman because she has come into Bob's life. He lost his wife to cancer a few years ago, and he was in grief counseling and met Maria, who was his sponsor, and they fell in love. And so it's wonderful to play a role as no longer an ingenue, where you get to be a real person and fall in love and have family issues, because he has kids, his character has kids. I have a son who don't know yet about the engagement, and that's part of what is happening, is we kind of have to break it to them. And but it's really neat to play a character to play the mom who gets to be a real person.
I'm here with Andrew Langton, who played the role of Bob, the dad.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a wrap up. We finished yesterday and now today. 2 days of
2 days
filming.
of shooting, yeah, and pretty well packed in. We got a lot of stuff done, a lot of good, crazy, emotional material, and it came out, I think, okay. Yeah.
It came out great.
It didn't come out fantastic, absolutely, but yeah.
Wow.
I think it was a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy.
So tell us a little bit about the role of Bob.
Bob is a widower. His wife died about 2 years before. And he's got 2 kids, a teenage son, lives at home, and a daughter who's off at grad school, is about 24. And he's come through a tremendous amount of grief due to his dead wife, and joined a program and met this other woman who was the sponsor, the grief counselor for this group. And slowly but surely they actually started a relationship and have fallen in love and now want to get married, only to discover that this new woman's son is now the fiancé of my daughter by pure coincidence. And we discover this only when she's come home to visit with him, and it's blown in the first 10 seconds of everybody meeting each other. And now we have to deal with this and figure out, what the hell does this mean? What do we do?